they call it.
That's what it is. I mean.
Not scrap, but
Buck or something.
like this place in Clayton,
Good
a
show.
nice shop, and they've got a barn that has all
Like
the
the
old
architectural
architecture.
solid.
Yeah,
I
that one.
love those places.
There's one in Indianapolis that's got,
Yeah,
oh my
there's one
God.
right there,
All six
what is
joints
that?
up there. And then I bought some adjustable.
Between 86 and 91st Street, I
Steel so
think.
I can do the
I've
caster.
been there.
We
for-
were
Oh,
the one
yeah.
that was kind of in
More
a shady
caster.
area,
Yeah.
like a warehouse.
Restore. Nobody.
Oh, I love
that.
Yeah.
One of those was the Avon, and one in Lafayette.
I was just in the Avon one the other day.
You think you drive one, drive like this down the road. They never got there.
It's really good stuff.
Yeah, but that cost us nine, I don't know what.
Okay,
Yeah.
call this meeting in order, please stand for the.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
First order of business, pre-budget adoption hearing. We'll open that. Any comments about our proposed budget for 26?
I have nothing.
Hearing none, we can close the pre-budget hearing, and we'll open up the normal town meeting. Any additions or corrections to the minutes as presented?
No, I
No,
don't.
sir. Do I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
Second. Motion been made and second to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Those in favor? Aye. And opposed, motion passes. Publication of claims, I went through the claims yesterday. I make a motion, we approve the claims as presented.
I second that.
Motion been made and second to pay the claims. Those in favor?
Aye.
And opposed. Department reports, anything not already on the agenda? Utilities. Yes, sir.
I talked to you the other day when Gary and them were doing the thing between the park, whatever. When I went up there with nobody up there. I went to lunch. When I come back, well, hell, they were done.
Oh, no.
I mean, they done, it was done. I didn't check the ADA. I mean, I haven't checked that or anything, but they were done paving. And I asked you, I was gonna try to ask them about doing the spots on Elm Street. So I want to know.
Amy did.
Huh?
Amy talked to him.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, that's, I'll say that if they're gonna come back and do it, that's great. You know, I was just wanting to know. If not, I was gonna contact them. So,
Right.
but if Amy did, that's great.
Well, you might want to go ahead and call him because I didn't actually give him or ask him to come. I just said, would you be interested to do these small jobs? And he said yes.
Okay,
So
I'll contact
I have
them.
his phone number. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I wasn't at the meeting when you guys decided to do the sidewalk on Washington Street. We still that we're gonna do from the preschool right there where it is, go ahead and go on down. And when we do that, we need to look at a storm drain there. So it's always been there 100 years, whatever. But it does go by Pam's sidewalk right by the yard. I don't know. If you're gonna raise the sidewalk, it'll probably hold a little water, but maybe we could take that down and get it to run in there easier. That's a really low spot through there. That storm drain comes from there, goes right through my mom and dad's backyard, and then down to through the circle and down. So we'll just have to look at that. But Donnie Joe's been asking me, when do we get started on it? And I'll let him know that, yeah, go ahead and start getting what you need to order.
You're not doing the whole sidewalk though, are you?
I don't know.
I thought it was the
I
whole
thought-
block.
I thought the sidewalk in front of Fuzzy Bear was fine.
It's
Well, that is, but from that tree,
not. Yeah.
the last
The corner
tree.
there on Washington going down, it's not okay. Like
Yeah.
the sidewalk's raised
the
quite a
the
bit.
last tree
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
north,
Does a tree have to be cut down?
probably. Yeah, it's
It's
raising the
gonna
sidewalk.
run it again.
There's other ones that are worse than that, but it is raising it, so, okay.
We have money in, stormwater, so.
And then, Dwayne and I have been putting in, an awful lot of meters. And whether, we didn't get the grant, so we just started putting them in to read. And this is the first time in 20 years I've done a meter route in less than an hour. So it'd be nice if we could get them all put in, we're doing like pits and basements right now. When we get to the crawl spaces, it's going to slow way down. But you're going to have to get in people's houses, apartments and everything and go down through floors, and that's going to slow down through this fall. But I'm just saying that it will make a hell of a difference. Yeah.
How many do you think you have in crawl spaces that, tough to get to?
I know on the routes I have, probably 50 to 60.
Wow.
Or more. Yeah. So, and then with Dwayne, I don't know. I'd have to look at his and he'd have to look at it, but
We did,
it'll slow down.
Taylor Manor, and they're all in the closets in their house, in the apartments.
Now we've got all but 4 of those done up there. So, and then like the North Street apartments, one set has a basement. The other sets are all in crawl spaces. So, Jackie's apartment, you got to go inside the person's residence, pull a little 18 by 18 square out of the floor, and then crawl down through it. So it'll slow down. I don't know that Tricia or anybody's, just us painting the lines probably has helped a little bit uptown. I don't know about as far as parking or, when they have their Thursday thing, it's.
It doesn't matter if there's cars or there are people there, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's, but hey, uptown is, we've got
I
the
started saying,
yellow and the white. We're
I know
covered.
that Dwayne had went in and was looking for a car that had parked there right after we had that meeting, and then I've said something to a couple people, just, hey guys, but, so I think it's helped a little bit, people can see the lines better, so.
And the lines look good. You did a good job.
That's it. I think that's it for me.
And all from utility? Legal, not present? Law enforcement?
Last week on the 4th, I sent out letters to 2 different properties, 601 North Street, which is in the curve at Washington Street. Warren's residence for weeds. And the other one is at Franklin and Nebraska on the northeast corner for John or Ryan Stoll. And they still have a couple of days before they have to have that cleaned up. So the next meeting, you guys will have to decide what you want to do from there. Continuing on with those. Next year, I'm gonna get all your guys' emails. I'll send you guys emails to have you guys look at properties. And I don't have a problem sending the ordinances out, but I'm gonna have you guys start signing them. You guys have the authorization. You sign them, I'll send them. But that way you guys can decide which properties you want to do. It's not all my decision anymore. So that'll start next year. Most of it's about done for this year. Also, as I already talked to Mike earlier, you guys decided at the last board meeting about the trailers, sending out a letter. I'm not sending it out. That's a legal issue. That's Dave that needs to send that letter out for that ordinance violation for those RVs that are hooked up to the sewers and stuff. So Dave should be doing that, not me. That's a legal issue.
Can you send the letters out? I mean, you were just sending the ordinances and showing they were
I can send them all a copy of the ordinance.
in violation.
I think it should come from legal to say that they are in violation. This is the ordinance. You are in violation and it needs to be corrected and whatever legal means they need to take after that.
Remind me where those were at, Mike.
One is on Sycamore Street. Don't remember the address, 300 block Sycamore, behind your house, basically.
They got that young couple that we spoke with.
Yeah. There.
What do they have hooked up?
Sewer and water. To that RV, you drive by there, you can see the line coming right out of that
Okay.
RV going straight into right by the foundation on the north side of the house. The other RV is Aldridge is over here. I don't know if he has anything hooked up or not, but nobody has done anything with the 6 months. You gotta come back every 6
Yeah, you're
months.
supposed to come
You
back
guys have
in.
ordinances for that. And the other one is up at Ryan Stoll's property on Meyer Street. He has a guy living in an RV there. They've all been there more than 6 months. They violated they've not gotten the permission from you guys that they're supposed to come back to move in. One, I don't know that
Right.
even the one at Ryan's has ever gotten permission to put it in.
I don't think so.
So there's that violation as well. Those are the three that I know of.
Sounds good. Anything else, Mike?
That's all I have.
Ken Smith, he's not here. Public concerns. Any concerns from the public today? Wonderful.
Oh, he said, "Oh, this piece of paper."
Nothing better to do.
Sorry,
I'll try to do better next
Now you can put smiley faces in there.
All right, old business. Drive between the playgrounds, paving, concrete, ramp for ADA compliance and stuff. The paving is done, looks really good. I think we need to approve the price and $7,000.
I hope you approve it.
Yeah, right. But he was here, he was available, so he did a nice job up there. So I will entertain a motion to approve the $7,000 expenditure.
Second.
Motion been made and second to approve the work at the playgrounds. Those in favor?
Aye.
And we still need to find out some more about the ADA compliance for the little walk into the little people's playground.
We still have a couple of the old, I don't know, we still have a couple of them old ramps that you.
Yeah.
The
Rumble strip
the
type.
rubber bumpers or whatever you want to call
Oh,
it.
okay.
That if somebody
That's
does
probably
do that,
worth
we
it.
can
Yeah.
give it to them, so.
Yeah. When you have immigrants do the other sidewalk, be a good time to get that taken care of too. We already mentioned the campers hooked up to the town utilities.
Just covered that. Yeah. I'll go talk to a couple behind me,
Okay.
because I thought last year they said we just set it there and she comes in.
Well, once
And
you,
then we
you should
verify.
probably
it.
just let Dave.
I let her.
Send a letter, yeah.
Mhm.
New business, mowing lien at 404 East Main Street.
Apparently, we don't have an ordinance that tells what we charge for our equipment. We don't have an actual ordinance or resolution for that. We just have a piece of paper that the guys wrote years ago, wrote down how much they thought it would be. So that
That needs to
isn't
be an
gonna,
ordinance just for fees.
that isn't gonna work. So as far as the mowing lien for this 404 East Main, we really can't charge him because we don't have anything legal that says
Right,
this is what
legal
we charge.
basis.
However, we can charge him the $100 a day for every day he went past the deadline. So Dave is gonna come up with, if these, if these prices are what they think are good, then Dave can come up with an actual ordinance.
The
So that-
prices is what I called after this happened. I called Crawfordsville and
Okay.
basically matched what they charge the people. So that's exactly
Yeah,
what
so
they.
he's got them written down here. Typed up for you.
I might suggest to Dave on his ordinance that he leave it kind of open, that change, you can change that annually.
Yeah,
Costs certainly do go up every year.
And somewhere along the line, Amy, there is something, I don't know if there's an ordinance or resolution, but years ago, there was something passed that allowed that. I don't know where it's at,
yeah, we couldn't,
but it's there. I
Dave
remember
looked
it.
for it, April and I looked for it, and
There was something that was passed.
we couldn't find it, so
I don't know where or when, but I remember
we
it
can
was
keep
passed
looking.
because we've had this issue with the trailer court.
Yeah.
Is where that started.
Mhm. But anyway, I don't know, you guys have to decide how many days he went past the deadline and if you wanna charge him the $100 a day for that. That's about the only thing you can do, because that's what the ordinance, the violation says.
Do we know?
Well, we need to know the date that
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
served and.
And the date they mowed?
Do you have that still with you, Amy?
Mhm.
Because I didn't like copies of my office, I didn't bring it.
There's pictures too, Dwayne took pictures.
It was mailed on July 15th. They have 10 days to abate, but when you do it by mail, they get an extra 2 days. So
27.
the 27th, it was May, and they mowed on the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be 4 days.
We mowed it.
Mhm. It was mowed on the, what'd you say, the first?
I think that's what you told me before.
We couldn't afford to hire somebody.
Yes.
We're not gonna get that money, I know.
Mhm. So technically, they could, what, 3 days past the,
He said 4 days.
4 days?
Mhm.
Or
You could charge him $400 for going past the date. But yeah, that's totally
And
up to you guys.
since
They
we
have
can't
12
do it,
days to mow it.
since we can't do it lien, what's our chances of collecting that $400?
Mhm.
They still live there?
Mhm.
Okay.
I will say,
Yeah, it's
that's
just-
not the first time we've served them.
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
saying
It's an ongoing issue.
problem with that.
The year before, the only time they ever mowed it was when I would send them a letter. I feel that if you let this go, it's just gonna be a slap in the face to everybody in town. At least a partial, I'm not saying give him the whole 400, but give him a partial fine. If he doesn't pay that fine, Dave can take it to small claims court and get that money from him, them that way. Not just put a lien on it, but it can go through a ordinance violation notice through courts.
Because this is not the first time you guys have mowed it either, right?
I think it
Other
was.
people.
I think-
I started saying we did it.
Did you
There's-
mow it?
Who's?
This, what we're talking about?
There's been other people have mowed it after they found out.
No,
about
I've
it.
never mowed Curtis.
Klein's mowed it once or twice.
Yeah, I
I
started
never
saying, we
mowed
went down
Curtis.
there and me and Dad and Victor did it one day too, so.
He told me that he would, he called up here one day, he said that he would, he didn't have a problem with paying. He didn't know what it was gonna be, but he said he'd rather pay it than they get put on a tax lien, so maybe he would be all right with paying something. I'll just send him the thing and see what happens, I guess.
Have Dave-
So who sends that?
That'd be a Dave issue. Have Dave send him a letter and basically saying, you were found in violation and the town council has decided to fine you this much, whatever you guys decide to fine it.
Yeah, you need
It
to,
can be up to $100 a day, so basically up to $400.
maybe that would,
Part of that would cover, if you charge him the fine, part of that would reimburse at least your man hours.
Yeah, I started saying, because that definitely needs recouped, I mean,
You can-
Dave's fees.
yeah. Dave's fees, town fees,
Or more.
for salaries, yeah.
So leave it at 400 and have Dave,
I mean, if that's what it's stated, then that's, I feel like we probably need to state it even. But nobody wants to do it, but it is a repeat problem, so.
do you want, should you vote on that? or-
yes, we should have a motion.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that for the property on Main Street, that we go ahead and, have Dave send a letter for the amount due of 400.
I'll second that. Motion been made and seconded to send the people a letter from the attorney billing them for $400. Those in favor? Aye. Items from the clerk treasurer.
Okay, the door. So Ken, bless his heart, has been working to find somebody to put the drop box or the slot in the door and take it out because the other one's leaks and it's a pain in the rear. But anyway, so one person, he got a quote from, I didn't like, because slot was up and down like this, and it was right by the handle. And that said that's the only place they could do it, so I didn't want that. The other one was this, this $8,000 one was a new aluminum and glass door. And I said, no. And then this one, I actually, since you already said I could do it, I actually went ahead and called these people, the Glassworks. And the picture's on the back. And they're just gonna come and take the glass out, put a new glass in, and put the slot in the
Right.
door.
Yeah.
So
The
then
door is fine.
you can't get your hands in there, it won't leak, and
Sure.
it's gonna fall right into the building.
Mhm.
So it's only $15.64.
That's way.
So they're supposed to come next week and, do their measuring and all that. But that was all on Ken, 'cause he's been working pretty hard on it.
$8,700 for a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
High price door.
Also, I know it's a little early, but I was just thinking about maybe, the trick or treat hours need to be set.
Uh-huh.
And,
No, yeah.
so I don't know even what day. Well, that's on
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
I didn't know if you wanted to do that, just to get it out of the way before I forget.
8 PM to 8:05.
Stop it.
No, what would
You're
you
such a
do?
6 to
Grinch
8.
for.
6 to 8, yeah.
On the 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, should we also, something is our fall cleanup day.
Oh, yeah, well, hold on. So then do we need to vote that or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Going.
yeah.
Make a motion, we do trick or treat on the 31st of October from 6 to 8.
Second. Oh, sorry, sorry, Chris.
Motion been made and second, those in favor?
Aye.
And
And
opposed?
then the other thing I want you guys, that I need to remind you of, which I do every year, is before the end of the year, we have to have a salary ordinance for the 2026.
And what?
A salary.
Oh,
ordinance.
salary, gotcha, yeah.
So you might want to be thinking about that. And then, the insurance hasn't renewed yet, and it will in October. So I won't know what the deductible and all that is. But, that, the salary ordinance and the HSA, you always give all of us money for that. Something for you to think about before, because we have to do that before the end of the year. So,
Okay.
and that's all I got.
Okay. April?
No, wait. Never mind, sorry. Go ahead, I thought she had something. Sorry, April.
Well, that was something, the dumpsters.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, cleanup day for fall was one thing that we've had a few people ask about it.
Yeah.
So I thought if you guys wanted to.
For the cleanup day,
Yeah,
I think after, it was nice that what we had, but the cost of it is just not,
Yeah.
and try to disperse that among how many citizens, it's.
I mean, it was
What do you
great.
think?
I mean, I thought
Yeah,
it worked out
it was
really
awesome.
well.
I got a lot of messages, people really,
They
really
liked
appreciated
it.
that, yeah.
that what can we do about the cost, if anything?
One time a year is about all we can afford.
Yeah.
Okay, do we reach out to them and say, hey, we'd love to do it again, but the cost is just not,
You can if you want to. I mean.
what can you do to show us some love? Or do we just say we're just gonna go back to dumpster days and just